So I just finished posting a video about the news that PlayStation early this morning announced that they were going digital only in 2028. But hey, they will sell you a cheap plastic box for 80 bucks. So wow, isn't that generous? And hours later, just now, new report states that Xbox's next generation Project Helix console will not have a disk drive. And like I said in my PlayStation video, I myself grew up as a console gamer and slowly over the years got introduced to some PC games that I fell in love with. And so eventually as a kid went from console only to like 50-50 split. And as the years went on and into adulthood, I essentially became a PC digital only exclusive player, which has been fine with me because AAA exclusives don't interest me anyways, and the games I like to play are generally better with a mouse and keyboard, excuse me, so it's all essentially worked out. That said, two important things. One, I have no issue with console gamers like I said previously. To me, we're all gamers. The issue is these AAA corporations. And I feel bad for console gamers, if anything. I couldn't imagine having to deal with these AAA corporations all the time. They charge you more than ever. They nickel and dime you any way they can. And the games they put out are generally just slop nowadays. And the second thing is, despite the fact that my catalog over the last number of years has basically been entirely digital only on Steam, I still have all my old collection from when I had physical copies of console games and computer games. And it's cool to have that stuff. So I totally understand the argument of also wanting to preserve the media and also preserve the collection. So this is all to say that I'm not an advocate for, yeah, let's go digital only. I'm certainly not an advocate for that. And I absolutely understand why people want to preserve their physical collections and their physical copies, preserve the media. Even more so when nowadays these corpos also want to charge you upwards to $80+ for just a plastic box that has a digital code in it or whatever. I mean, that's just ridiculous. The good news is gamers are united for the most part in calling this stuff out. I've seen like 99% of comments out of hundreds I've read today calling these corpos out, and like 1% are defending them. But here's the sort of comments I'm seeing mostly. Stuff like, say it with me folks, there's no point in buying a console if there's no physical media. Consoles are dead now. It's time to move on to PC gaming. Aside from exclusives, there is no point in buying a console anymore, in my opinion. And then a lot of those exclusives are just like AAA modern audience slop anyways. Honestly, no point to console gaming for me anymore. Might as well just build a PC now, even with PC part prices. Great thing about console was the physical disc deals and used games. Those consoles might as well not even exist at this rate, and even less so for $1,000. A PC or off to the Caribbean. Yeah, look, I feel bad for console players, but I am glad to see them like calling these companies out, saying they're not going to buy a console. They're not going to buy the games anymore. Again, I understand it's easier said than done for some people. They've decided to go that direction for a reason. But these AAA corporations just keep taking advantage and getting worse and worse. So while it's sad to see people, unhappy about this news, it is good that it will probably be a negative impact to the bottom line of these corrupt AAA corporations, and therefore should contribute to the much needed AAA gaming crash. The last thing, what's with that timing? Both PlayStation and Xbox essentially announced very similar news on the same exact day, the same morning. That's a bit suspicious, but I'll leave it there. That's the latest. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.